So over time, our lists can get a little stale, meaning that people who used to engage with our emails are no longer doing so. So when a subscriber stops interacting with our emails, it can sometimes be a good idea to try to win them back with a re-engagement strategy. And it can often be less expensive and less time consuming to win back and target a current contact as it is to go out and find a new one. So let's look at how to create an automation to win subscribers back who have stopped opening our emails. So for this, we're going to go into our Mailchimp account and create an automated email. And we're going to select custom for this. And I'll just explain this here. We're going to select a custom automation because we're going to manually add people to this automation, maybe once or twice a year, maybe once a quarter if we are really keen on doing that sort of thing. So we're going to name this automate, and I'll show you how to do all that in a sec. So we're going to name this re-engagement, make sure our audience is the right audience, click begin. So for the trigger, we're going to change the trigger and make sure that it is manual add. If it's not manual add, make sure it says manual add. We don't want people going into this automation if, say, they just sign up for our mailing list. So we don't want to re-engage with them right away. We want to give it some time. So we're going to leave that as manually added, and I'm going to show you how to add subscribers in a minute. So it's going to go every day, all day. That's fine. We're going to filter. Maybe we want to only send it to people who match the following conditions. Maybe we only want to send it to people who are not buyers because we don't want to bother our buyers. So it's only ever going to send to people tagged as not buyers. So we'll click save. Give it some content, give it a better from name, give it a better email address, click next. Go over, select our favorite save template. Gonna just delete that. Add a little bit of text. So now that we've added some content, we'll click save and then save and continue. So now we're just gonna click next. We're going to start sending it, and it's only going to send to people who are manually on the workflow, but we're going to go back and edit that, and I'll show you how to add inactive subscribers because right now it's set up, but right now nobody is receiving the emails. So like I said, maybe once or twice a year or maybe once a quarter, you want to add people into this automation sequence. So we're going to click on the arrow from our campaigns page for the re-engagement automation and click edit. So on this page, here's what we're going to do every couple months, once a year, whatever. We're going to click the Add Contacts button. And what we're going to do is subscribers that match the following conditions. So we're going to go campaign activity, and we're going to make sure that this says all, not any. So campaign activity was sent the last, say, 10 campaigns, and then we're going to click add, and we're going to go campaign activity again, and then did not open any of the last 10 campaigns. And we're going to click add one more time, and we're going to click date is before, and let's pick a specific date and say we know that our 10 campaigns were sent starting on that date. So let's walk through this once again. So we're only going to send this to people that match all of these conditions. The first is they received the last 10 campaigns. The next is they didn't open any of them. And the third is they've been on the list since all 10 campaigns have been sent. So we don't want to send this to new subscribers who just signed up because obviously they didn't open any of the last 10 campaigns, right? So now we're going to click add to workflow. And now this is going to add people to the workflow. And if we do that every little while, we're going to try to re-engage people who maybe not opened our emails, and we're going to try to win them back with something, maybe a 10% discount. And the next thing we want to do is say we've tried to win them back and they didn't even open that email. Maybe it's time to archive those people so we don't have to pay for them if we're in a plan that pays for people on our list. So we're going to click the add another email and say, trigger this 3 days after the previous one. Click update, design the email, just say something like, sorry to see you go. Click next, pick our favorite template, then just say, sorry to see you go, or something else. And then just say something like, you're being unsubscribed from this list. If you don't want to be, hit reply. Something like that. Save and close, save and continue. And now this email triggers at 3 days after this one. So now we're going to add a filter. We only want to send this to people who did not open this email. So we're going to click on filter by segment or tag and click add. Choose the segment or tag, contacts that match the following conditions, campaign activity, people who did not open the first email. In this case, it's called My Custom Workflow. Then we're going to click save. So the sorry to see you go only sends to people who didn't open this email. And then the post send action, we're going to click add. We're going to say archive the subscriber and then click update. So we're going to start this email, and then to review, this gets sent to people we manually add to our list who have been sent a certain number of emails, not opened any of them, and then this email triggers if they didn't open the first email, and then it automatically archives them because they're obviously not interested in being on our list anymore, so we shouldn't be paying for them. So that's how you do it. That's how you set up an inactive re-engagement campaign that automatically archives contacts so you don't pay for them anymore if they don't even engage with the re-engagement campaign. That's it. Thanks so much for watching.